Welcome back to another episode of Motogp Mac, and today we're going to talk about Pedro Acosta piling the pressure on KTM, stating, "I do not accept it and I'm not going to be patient." Now, speaking recently after the race in Silverstone, Pedro said, "Well, not a strange race. It was a race of hopelessness. It's quite sad to see that you're trying to perfect in acceleration and picking the bike up, then lean angles, then trying to close in on others, then lose everything in acceleration for the clear thing to see that we do not have the same amount of grip as other bikes. But it is what it is, and you have to keep going. However, opportunity passes once in a lifetime. I will not take all my life to be a champion in this championship. I need help from the factory. That is it. You are only young until you're not. Many stars grow in this championship, grow fast, and then disappear fast. At the end, it's not only myself. You see 4 KTMs out of Q2 this week, struggling all of this weekend. We need help from the factory." Now, I'm not just talking about myself, I'm talking about all 4 riders. But this weekend, I talked quite seriously with KTM that I needed this help. I do not want to come here with KTM just to burn fuel. I'm here because I want to compete. Now, for me, Silverstone was a pretty shocking weekend if you really look at it for the KTM bikes. It wasn't a great weekend overall. They're lacking grip. I think they're lacking the understanding, and I wonder is some of this the financial impact of what we saw, with what was going on. And I know, of course, KTM are going to say, no, it's not, no, it's not, no, it's not. But I genuinely do think some of this has that issue. But they have fallen backwards in the development race, understanding race. You can see it, and I could clearly see it with the bike. It was leery in the middle of the corner, coming out under acceleration. The bike just wanted to kill them at every single corner that it got to. There was no flow to it compared to the other bikes. Like, even when you looked at Miller coming through the corner, the front was pushing, the rear was was coming around, but everything was in a motion. Whereas with the KTMs, they just weren't going through and coming out of the corner and picking up and getting out of the corners like the rest of the bikes. Yes, it's grip, but also I think there's something fundamentally wrong. They've gone completely in the wrong direction. But what's very clear for me is that I also think Pedro is caught between a rock and a hard place, let's call it. I think he has an offer on the table to go to VR46, or he's about to sign it, but he's trying his hardest to give KTM the option to give him what he needs to be able to fight. But I would definitely love to know your thoughts. What do you think of Pedro's comments? Definitely leave the thoughts and comments below, and I'll be back again tomorrow with another video.